school that way.
I'm Gig.
Gig.
Yes.
Great name.
Hey, thanks. Hey, go ahead and introduce yourself first.
Hi, I'm Cole Burden.
Okay, so tell us about this film here.
Okay. Well, the film is called The Rainbow Bridge Motel, and we shot it in Niagara Falls, New York, and in Buffalo, New York. It's a destination wedding film. I play the character of Darren, who has just recently proposed to his partner, soon-to-be partner, Dean, and I find a good deal on a a Groupon sort of thing, and we end up in Niagara Falls, but not exactly at the falls. So everything just sort of, kind of in the National Lampoon style, everything just sort of tends to go wrong for him, and then eventually goes right.
So this is sort of like a romantic yet not romantic type of film?
I would hope that it would fall in the romantic comedy genre. Sure. I think there are moments of romance.
So tell us more about filming at Niagara Falls. How was that production?
Well, it's so interesting because the character I play, Darren, is an architect, and he shows up at the falls and he's like, but wait a minute, have you seen this architecture? This is incredible. And that was really so true of Buffalo, New York. Olmsted, who designed Central Park, also designed like the cemeteries and the parks in Buffalo. And it was really affluent during the when was it? Industrial Revolution.
Yeah.
It totally flew out of my mind for a minute. And then of course there was sort of poverty stricken for a while, but all of these incredible buildings still exist. Frank Lloyd Wright, one of the only commercial buildings that Frank Lloyd Wright ever built is in Buffalo. There's some really incredible landmarks, and Andrew Cuomo is currently funneling money into the city. He really wants to flip Buffalo back into this really up-and-coming town. So, I mean, I went up there. I had friends from Buffalo when I was in college, and I had gone for an Easter once, and gone up to the falls. But it had been years, and I just really didn't expect for it to be the gem of a city that it really is. So I think that was one of the coolest parts of filming for me. Was just I even stayed. My housing was even in this old. What is it called? It was this old house that this couple had purchased for $35,000. It was a craftsman home, and they had purchased it for $35,000, and they ended up putting $100 into it and turning it into this gorgeous house.
Wow!
And it was just really cool, I think, to see these cities around the country come back to life.
Talk about the comedy in this film. Are you naturally funny yourself?
No. I'm going to sell myself real low. No, I'm not funny. No, I don't know. I've done a lot of musical comedy, and so I think once you do that just sort of stays in you. So I don't know. The thing about funny is I always try to play, the authentic moment, and if that is really true, then it will be funny, I hope. And the irony with the character that I play, Darren, who identifies as a gay man, for comedy purposes, he is the straight man, in a comedy, or the comedy archetype, all the crazy sort of happens around him. So yeah. I would say that I was probably one of the more subdued characters in the movie, but certainly have moments of crazy, if I can say that.
Yeah, you can say that.
Okay, I did.
So what do you suppose is the most difficult thing you had on this project?
The most difficult thing, well, it is an indie film, and I think we shot a lot of content in a short amount of time. So, and when you do these sort of films, you show up and everything is speed tracked. The first day you meet everyone, and the second day you've got to be old friends, and the third day you're in love with each other, And I think it was just a difficult schedule because it was I want to say I was on set for 18 days, maybe a little longer. But comedy is so open to improv, and so it was a lot crammed into a short amount of time, but a lot of fun ultimately.
What's up after this?
What's up after this? I am working on a horror film right now, and
from comedy to horror.
Yeah, they're ironically similar things. There's got to be comedy in horror, for it to really work, I think. And then I'm developing a series that is called Short Engagement.
Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Thank you.